Next up, the Juglar. Alright, so, the Juglar, seeing that these attacks aren't doing much, decides that there's really only one thing left to do. As he looks at the sword that just isn't working, he goes, "Right, can't open in time." And you see he lifts up the big metal-covered arm, puts it to his face, and you realize there's a tiny little rope with like a little metal washer on it that he puts in his mouth, and he tugs on it, and you can actually hear a petrol motor revving up inside as he
Oh, this big
revs
guy
it up.
the juggler?
Oh yeah, the big guy is the Juglar. And he, now that he has some backup, takes the massive arm and he aims straight for your head. Oh, I'm gonna tear out your Juglar, son!
No, not the juggling.
I don't even have one of those.
And he is, technically there's no aim, but he's going all out. And he has the bonus of a buddy behind you. Oh, well, technically, I forgot to say that was a called shot, but... Actually, I don't think you can do a called shot. Actually, you know what? I don't think he can go all out and have a called shot, so no, he didn't do a called shot. So this is a 39, so whatever that is.
Oh, it's a 39? 93.
Yeah, then
so
93.
93 is left leg.
Yeah. He says he's going for the juggler, and then he just goes straight for the groin.
I
He
mean,
doesn't know what the
even if it
juggler
was a
is.
74, it would have been right leg.
Yeah. So, would you like to try and... Oh, wait, you used your reaction to try and shoot him, right?
Yeah, I never have reactions. Don't worry about it.
Alright, fair enough.
Oh man, maybe he'll cut off my leg and then replace it.
Well, we're gonna see what happens
Do
here.
me a favor.
Right. Actually, I don't think this works with...
I'll use the phosphorus and the smoke grenade to cauterize the wound.
Well, good luck, son.
Jeez. He only rolled a throw.
Let's see.
I rolled another
7,
one.
which makes that 19 damage. I think I'm dead. Let's see. 19 damage.
How much health do you have?
Gets rid of all of that. Hold on. Literally any voice right now is gonna mess me up.
Alright, do the math.
Alright,
Do the math, we gotcha.
So that is 8 critical.
No, damn. Actually, hold on. Subtract 5 points from that, because I put in the thing not with the strength modifier. So you're dealing... You take that damage, but it's actually 5 less damage.
Well, then it's crit 3. Well, see, I have 17 armor on my left leg. That's pen 7, brings it down to 10. I had 11 current wounds. So, basically, 21 minus 29. Or 29 minus 21. But you're saying that's actually 24.
Yeah, it's 24 pen 7. Sorry about
Right,
that.
so I 0 wounds, 3 critical damage.
Alright, so what is crit 3 for the leg, Griff?
Which for the leg? I don't know. I don't have that.
Let me see.
You were our go-to before, so that's why.
Well, was it? Let's take a look. Characteristic damage. Hey, so this is a not a ballistic, not energy, not explosive. Impact, right?
Technically this is rending.
Rending. So is there a rending table? Oh, sure is. And this is to the arm?
Leg.
Leg 3. Leg 3, the attack rips links of flesh from the leg. The target suffers 1d5 agility damage and suffers blood loss.
Not blood loss.
How does blood loss affect me?
Honestly,
you had something that auto-coagulated, didn't you?
yeah, I don't think you suffer from blood loss now that you're a machine. So ignore that.
Still 1d5 agility, but You don't use it.
So 1d5 agility means I subtract it permanently from my characteristic.
For crit 3, that seems unlikely, but for the time
I
being.
do know other things will say permanent damage, like when I took permanent willpower, but this just says damage.
Let me just look it up real quick. Critical leg 3. Oh, that's weird. It just says agility damage, so I assume once you get this treated, that'll go away.
Yeah, so I guess put that down on like the injury little table next to it.
Well, I'll just put in I have 26 agility right now, and I'll put somewhere below it.
For the record, you just got hit with like an anti-light vehicle weapon.
Well, I am a light vehicle.
He goes, you see as he grabs the leg and he's like, time for this leg to come off! And he crushes it and you can see the metal bending and tearing and crushing and snapping under the weight of this vice grip claw. And then he sort of like shakes it a few times like, hey! I want it to come off!
You idiot. I can't get it replaced if you don't cut it off.
Well, I'm trying to beat you to death with your own metal leg and you won't give me the metal leg. You're being quite inconsiderate, my son.
Well,
I'm gonna get this leg to kill you with, even if it means I'm gonna kill you first to do it.
I mean, one, I'm not your son. Two, you don't beat someone to death with a rending weapon.
I feel like I could. I don't know what that means. Look, I'm gonna take advice for crumping from a tin man when a tin man manages to crump me first.
You're part Tin Man too. What are you talking about?
No, I'm pin or get it right.
Well, I'm sorry. I thought you were in the masculine. I forgot you were a sexless series of fungus.
Well, I don't know what any of that means. I think next up, I'm gonna just tear your jaw off, son. And you see, like, you see the orc that's on fire with the shrapnel? You just like, yeah, you're gonna tear your jaw off, son!
But do you really believe that's gonna happen?
That's a good question. However, Timmer, you are up.
Alright.
As you're being overrun as you hear the tech priest, who's being disassembled in front of you, is also getting into a philosophical discussion with an orc.
Right. I don't like any of these three things that are happening. So, me and my companions are going to freely juggle weapons between each other because I have armsmen, which lets me do so. And then I'm going to pull out the Melta, and I'm going to level it at the juggler. I'm going to go, hey, big orc, crump this. And, let's do it.
Alright.
So
You are within short range. At least you
Yup.
should be within short range.
Let's see. Is it time to aim, or do I need to do something else with my time here? That's the real critical question, I think. Sure, I'll aim. I think it's aim time. So I'll take the half aim.
Okie doke.
This is short range, you say?
Mm-hmm.
This is only a standard fire weapon. I have plus 10 for the red dot.
Mm-hmm.
I have 5 more for my friends. I have 5 more for the service medal. And then I have minus 20 for smoke.
Also, keep in mind, you are in cover technically.
I am in cover. I believe that helps me with being pinned, not causing pinning.
I think the trenchman service medal means when you fire from cover, you actually get some cool bonuses. Let's see here.
Yeah, frontsman honors
Trenchman
plus
medal,
20 to
triple
pinning test made.
skull. Trenchman's medal, plus 5 ballistic skill test while the squad is firing from cover.
You said plus 10 before.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I just read that.
That was the medal I added in, yes.
And then, if you ever get to a fear test, it'll get a plus 10 for that. But I think that already passed. All right, so there you go.
I've managed to even out. That's good.
And then technically, your comrade can do a half action, which is basically helping you fire, which gives you another plus 5.
Oh yes, that's right. There you go. That was
I
the
think
half
I
action
mentioned
order I
this-
needed to give.
I believe I mentioned this several sessions ago, like the 3rd session in or 2nd session in, but I don't recall.
I forgot about it.
Alright,
I
well,
forgot about the last turn too, almost. But I'm doing it this turn, so he will make a pinning check. Just for being a target. But let's see the hit first. Let's roll.
okie doke.
That is a 100.
Would you like to use your fate, which I know you have as a new character?
I already spent the fate points earlier.
Oh no, would you like to burn it to reroll? I'll let you burn it.
You know what? This is a really important hit to save Alexander. I will. This is my fate to make sure he lives for
I say,
another
what was
turn.
the alternative that you shoot me by mistake?
I mean,
Actually, I can't
yeah.
because I have the ability to shoot into melee with no penalty.
Yep, however,
I mean, the crit
because it's a
failed,
100, I would ruin his gun forever.
Right. I can also make this a called shot, I forgot, at no penalty, but I don't think he has lower armor anywhere, does he?
Not that you can see.
Okay, so let's go ahead and do the reroll. So
Because
I'll
you're
set this
burning
all
the
up.
fate, add another 10 points.
Yep, so that'll bring me up to a net 10 on all the miscellaneous bonuses.
So an 82,
And this time
there
that
you
is
go.
5.4 for an incredibly solid hit. And this is at short range with the Melta, therefore it is also double penetrating.
And
So
he did a, hold on a second. He doesn't have a reaction because he did the, whatchamacallit, so you're good to go.
Yup, so damage is going to be 17 with 24 penetrating and then a +0 pinning test.
20. Alright, give me just a second here.
Pen 24. Oh, you
I
have
know.
an anti-vehicle weapon? I have an anti-vehicle weapon. What? Look, we have so much in common. Except you'll be dead.
Alright. Hilariously, the pen on that, like, you hit him and you just disintegrate most of his armor. The little bits of metal and scrap that he has hanging on him, literally just car bumpers and Duracrete that's tied to him with ropes, just gets blown off and disintegrated by the melted gun as it hits him. Let's see here. So it's 17 damage,
Mm-hmm.
and then he has this. Now I gotta do math. This is great.
Let's see how much crit he goes into now.
Well, funny
I
story.
got the crit table up.
We are not there yet.
Aww. So sad.
Yeah, he's injured, but he's still going pretty strong.
Best I can do, Alexander. Best of luck. And I believe I've expended all of my actions attempting that.
Probably. Yep.
Time to get mauled next turn.
Yeah, that's very likely going to happen. Although, he is in pretty bad shape, actually. He's not happy about this at all. As you hit him, he goes, "So short! Ah! Ah!" You just hit, where did that hit anyway? 82, so that's, what?
Right leg.
Let's scroll down.
It's
Is
right
that
leg.
right leg? Yeah.
Yeah, his right leg is like a charred husk right now, and I go, was that good? Was that crumping? Did I get that right?
Alright, Bigby, you are up. You notice that there is a large fight going on in here. I mean, I guess technically you could hit either the Rocket Man attacking the Heavy Gunner, or you could shoot towards the big heavy guy again, your call.
I was thinking of sneaking over to this window here,
Okay.
playing a little golf, and then going back to where I was.
You're gonna do what?
Drop a grenade.
Alright, go for it. Drop
Yeah.
your grenade, son. I'm not gonna make you roll on that. You're literally just throwing it out a window.
Yup.
Yeah, I don't have a grenade on my sheet, so what do I roll?
Is it a
Skill?
fragmentation grenade?
Yes.
Alright, I will just go ahead and hit the damage for you if you're okay with that.
Go for it.
So that would be weapon skill plus, what, 5 for the trenchman's, or whatever that is? Let me see what that was.
Alright.
Plus 5.
They take that damage. The grenade lands in the middle. They go, "Ah, it's raining grenades. Who dropped this?" And he picks it up and it blows up in front of all of them, just leaving this massive like scorch marks all over their faces. They all look up and be like, "Hey, hey, get him!" And you can hear windows breaking as they force their way into the ground floor. Short, you are up, my friend.
All right. Are these guys in melee with me right now, or?
They are technically not, but
Okay. I just
actually, no,
wanted to.
they landed within melee range. So yes, they are technically within melee.
Oh shit. Okay. I guess I will. I will try to smack one of the guys here.
I would also like to point out, technically, that means that you can fire from point blank.
True, isn't it like a minus something?
So firing in melee is a -20, but because it's point blank, you get a 30. So effectively, you
Right.
get another 10-point bonus to it.
Mhm.
And you are still, for the moment, behind cover. So you can add 5 plus your comrade is another 5.
Would you say
And
that I'm still in the smoke or?
technically, none of you are in the smoke. You're right outside of it.
Nice. That's why I moved back.
He lured them into a better position for murder. No.
All right. So that is I hit 6 times here. So
Hold on just a second.
all right.
Okay. Yeah. 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 Well, none of them dodged. They try as they as they land. They have this conversation about how they're going to kill you. You switch you basically adjust the links of ammunition, the belt, and I believe you have the ability to distribute these attacks as well. Storm of
Uh,
Iron or whatever, because they're well within 2 meters of each other.
yeah, I probably can. I guess if I kill one, I'll move it to the
You
other one.
technically
You'll
have to
probably
tell me
kill
ahead
one
of
and move to the next.
you technically have to tell me ahead of time how you would like to distribute this.
Oh, true. You know what? I have 6 shots. I'll put 4 into this guy and
Uh-huh.
2 into this guy.
All right. Well, they're both dead, horrifically
Oh,
so.
okay.
Let's see here, because they have decent health, decent armor. Now I got to do math real quick. So they're gonna soak 18 of the. Yeah, okay, no, they're all dead. Yep, definitely all dead. Let's see. For the third, let's see. Your hit was a 4, so you basically just burst straight up to both of their heads. Can someone find me explosive head 10?
Sure can. Let's see. Energy, explosive, criticals, head, and what number would you like?
So technically, this is explosive. Actually, I can do this. I have it right here.
As above, except the target is unspeakably appallingly. Except such is the unspeakably appalling manner in which the target is killed that any of the target's allies who are within 2 meters must make a challenging willpower test or flee in terror. The target ceases to exist in any tangible way, entirely turning into a kind of crimson mist. You don't get much better than this. Except, of course, when you explode so much everyone's afraid.
Okie doke. Oh, jeez. Oh my god. This is so much worse than I expected.
Yeah, they get hit with the brain fragments and they're like, "We're out of here."
Yeah, fuck this! Yeah, as you light up the first one, the bolter rounds walk its way up. You use the recoil to sort of adjust for the face of the enemy orcs before shifting right over to the other side. The first one gets it and gets it bad as the head just completely explodes. Surprisingly, it just shoots the entire helmet off. And as he tumbles backwards, his friend that was just talking about collecting teeth for a necklace just gets covered in the gore, and the actual teeth from his friend burst out and start stabbing him into like his upper chest and into his own face. And he goes, "Chop!" As the weapon shifts over and you light him up as well. His rocket pack detonates a little bit ignites prematurely from the explosives, and his whole body just a horrifically pained scream as he also immolates. The rocket just shooting him up into the air, slamming him into a building across the street, where you just hear screaming and fire as he dies.
Yes.
Now, bear in mind, that's another... So you've fired 12 more rounds, correct?
Yeah. So I'm at like Oh, I did it in my head. I just didn't put it on the paper. So I'm at 36.
This is why I'm never on the front lines. Everybody has such a bunch of huge guns than I do. I got this tiny little thing over my shoulder.
You are a specialist.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Group 2 is going to attempt... Oh my
Uh,
goodness.
They get to attempt to be on fire for 10 damage. Does that Ulrich's Fury on the fire damage?
No, but it doesn't matter as they all horrifically die.
Oh dear.
You just see piles of charred orc just glowing dimly through the smoke.
It smells like caramelized mushrooms.
Man, I was not expecting... For the record, you had to roll an 8 or higher to kill these guys. Well done. I really thought he was going to be able to kill Alexander. Alexander, you are up as you are engaged in melee with this very large,
Can I
angry
run
orc.
and jump through the window that Teamer is in front of? Rather?
Oh.
Yes, you can. And again, the orc used all of his reactions for the all-out attack, so he doesn't even get the opportunity to attack you.
Yeah, so I imagine running is my full action, so...
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'll shoot with my reaction now.
Sure. Who do you want to shoot? You want to shoot the big guy or
Yeah, the
the
big guy.
orcs that are charging? Alright, take your shot.
Technically, I guess I'm in,
You are within short range, and you are behind cover.
Where am I
So
at?
that's a short range. You're behind cover, so that's 5. Yep. Who drew the additional art of gore all over these poor people?
Oh, I did.
Oh, hey,
Hey!
finally hit.
It hit! I like how surprised everyone is.
Pen 7.
Nice.
That's a
Yeah, it
stinker.
drills. He sort of tries to block with the with the sword that he has, and you just punch a hole straight through the sword, right into his head. Actually, nice shot. Boom.
Look
Let's
Teamer
see.
and then realize I'd never want to talk to this guy even now. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
Timber just giving you a look like you said for me to not talk to you, so I had more fun with the York.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's that moment where I realize I should say something clever right here. I look up to Teamer to say something and realize I never want to talk to this guy.
all right. The main group.
Just got 2 of them left right here.
They decide to charge in because, of course, they do. See, the
They are
first one.
technically already there, is the problem with that guy.
All right, this one will charge in. This one will just do an all-out attack on you.
Oh boy.
All out. Technically, you're no longer outnumbered because Alexander came in here, so lucky you.
Hooray!
And as he steps in there, he brings his big chopper back over his head, and as he goes, you hear the wood ceiling crumple as the axe gets stuck. He's just too tall for these human-designed rooms. As he tries to wiggle it free, you manage to get out of the way just as another orc comes charging in, pushing his friend out of the way, and swiping at you with his giant, hastily made chopper axe.
Teamer has the benefit of I think he's the closest person to a wall outlet.
Mm-hmm.
I need to recharge.
That, however, will be a hit.
Alright, I may as well use my reaction now to see if I can dodge. Let's see what kind of dodge bonuses I got. I got +5 in general, and I think that is it. So let's give it a shot. And smoke doesn't add any benefits, I don't think. And that is a 3.7, so that I don't dodge it. Let's see how it hits. Ooh.
14, and then add another 2 for brutal charge.
All right, so that's gonna be 16.
Remember
and...
your crimson thing.
Yep. So effectively, that's a 13. And then you have your own carapace armor. So that's what, 6?
Oh yeah, that's right. So that's an extra one for the first time that I've gotten hit as well. So we're back down to 12. All right, so that's a little bit better.
Well, it would be
However,
13,
that is.
wouldn't it?
Yeah, it'd be 13 because you subtract 1 wound from the first time you take damage.
Oh, well, you mentioned a crimson thing. Actually, I don't think I have that crimson one you were talking about.
Yep.
Oh, okay. All right, you just
Do
haven't
you not?
named
I thought
it.
we
That's
all
fine.
got the crimson thing.
Yep.
Nope.
Yeah, you got it too.
Oh, okay. So I have that, and the good quality of the storm armor reduces it by 1 more for the first hit.
Oh, that's right.
Oh shit! Well, then I also have
However,
1.
that's still 3 damage, and I have 2 current wounds, so I am now in crit 1.
I guess we're not gonna go back, but I'm actually at crit 2 then.
No, but the next time you get hit, you can subtract 1 more damage.
It's important. So let's see. So where did that hit? That was the 73.
The leg, right?
Yup, that's a leg.
Right leg. Or leg right, as the sheet wants you to say.
So let's see. This is a
This is
rending.
rending. Would you like to read it, or would you like me?
Legs at the top. Wait, no, that's arm.
Red leg, you said you're at 2, correct?
1.
Oh, 1. The attack knocks the limb backwards, painfully twisting it awkwardly. The target suffers 1 level of fatigue.
There we go. 1 fatigue. Now, where can I put that in on the sheet? Is there a place
Yeah,
for
rather
that?
unhelpfully, it's under movement, but there's no box for you to put anything into. It just says
sure.
movement,
Well, there's
fatigue, and there's nothing there.
There's current under charge, which I'm going to assume is where it is the box it's supposed to be. So I'm going to put 1.
Oh, right. Threshold and current. Wow, you got
There we go.
critted by a 14 pen 0?
I was at 2 wounds.
Oh,
Yeah, he got
right.
whipped.
I forgot
He got whipped.
I forgot that your fake whipping almost killed you.
Yep.
I forgot
you
that
do it to
despite
yourself, it's
editing
true,
the
and
videos
that's why
today
it really
and naming it
hurts.
that.
Well, I lived, so that's good. Let's see what everyone else does.
Alrighty then.
Whereas this is like the 3rd or 4th time I've taken vehicle size hits.
Damn. Alright, group 1. Back at it. They begin infiltrating the building. They're not they're just tearing the entire place apart, looking for a rattling. They're on the lower level. They'll be getting up to your level in about a turn or so.
Alright, so I'm going to spend my action doing some stealth with my buddy.
Alright, roll stealth. Roll buddy stealth.
One moment, I'm just fixing my armor here.
I forgive you, my friend.
By the way, was Ed 209 over here ever on the sheet?
Ed 209.
Over here, I'm pinging it.
Oh, this guy?
Oh yeah, that was the killer can that we heard, and then he's just kind of been chilling in the alleyway, I guess.
Yeah, sort of.
Maybe he's been overwatching, thinking something was gonna come.
What do I roll for my friend's gear? Not gear, but his stealth.
What do you mean?
I don't know what his stats are or anything like that.
Like your comrade?
Yeah.
No, he just uses your stealth roll.
Alright.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, your camera
you
is
just-
nobody. Your role represents everything about both of you.
God, you only have a 51 stealth, huh? Poor
I said
guy.
only.
Alrighty then. So sad. You look around. You find yourself a nice tree to hide behind. It's a nice little potted plant. Not particularly helpful. You realize you're probably gonna get spotted the moment they come through those doors.
Alright, so I have one more round to
Do something.
try another approach.
That's right.
Excellent.
Group 3, you can still hear this grinding metal sound and some shouting from orcs. It's not working out too well for them.
Ooh, I just did worse.
Yep. So as you're trying to get the everything done, you realize there's like a nice false wall, sort of like one of those paper walls you can set up. And as you shut that, you hear the orcs start to flood into the room. You hold your breath, and they go, "Aye, what's that silhouette thing?" And you realize there's a light coming through the window behind you, and then there's just a giant shape of a ratling with a sniper rifle on the paper wall, as everyone just turns and looks in your direction. But it is the juggler's turn. The juggler, looking around, not looking at any of this, he goes, "Come on, Tin Man. No point in like." He coughs horrifically. Like, no point in dragging this out. Sort of looks around. Well, fuck it then. He takes a grenade and he tries to throw it through the window at you.
Oh boy. You brought grenade doom on us. Let's see a scatter. I wonder if those poor orcs are gonna also get in the grenade blast here.
Oh,
Given they are in melee.
That's part of the fun.
Awesome.
Oh gosh, he just pulled a me. He bounced it off the windowsill.
Yep, he bounces it off the windowsill. He does not make it through the window. Let's roll 1d12, see where it scatters to.
Best
And
luck.
The
4 o'clock would be directly back at him, wouldn't it?
2 meters, yep.
It really is channeling the inner me right now.
Yep. So, and it goes 2 meters, so it's basically right outside the window when it goes off. You see, he takes this, what looks like, it looks like an old school boombox. He takes it, he presses a button, and as he throws it, you can actually hear a recording go, "Yeah!" It slaps up against this, he throws it so hard it hits the top, bounces back down, rolls towards him, and goes, "Ah, crumpet!" as the whole thing detonates in front of him. Taking 13 points of damage.
Oh no, he rolled a 10 on that too.
Okie dokie. He's just standing there, covered in soot, smoking. Like, I hate this fucking place. You hear him rev up his power claw again, as he's just preparing to charge through that window and murder both of you. Timur, it is your turn.
Well, I got 2 friends here, and they have both attacked me in melee. Remind me, can I actually step away from that?
You can step away from one of them, because they went all out. The other one still technically has a reaction they can fuck you up with. Which is,
Right.
which
I
by
don't
the
like
way,
that.
is so hard to find the rules for that in the book.
I know, right?
It's not where you'd think it would be, but it actually does exist. So.
Well, at the very least, I could still shoot at someone else, even if I have to stay here. So I'm still going to go ahead and shoot the big guy.
Meltagun?
Yup. There's still quite a lot happening, so I feel it's very important I go ahead and do that.
Okie doke.
Alright, so I'm gonna have him make a pinning test in case this doesn't work, so that would be no aim, technically.
And technically, he doesn't even have anyone around him anymore to boost him
He
up.
is at short range, I don't gotta worry. I mean, I guess I could technically say called shot to his head for all it's worth.
Sure, go for it.
Technically doesn't change anything for my roll because I'm so good with called shots. I have the same thing Bigby has, sharpshooter and everything. This is
Alright.
standard, and if I recall right, all the bonuses counted back to 0. So let's go. Okay. Oh no. That makes me so sad.
You take another shot with a multi-melta, and as you do, he just sort of steps out of the way, like not really that much. You take off a piece of his shoulder pauldron. He goes, "Right, I'm gonna turn you into a glow stick with that fucking thing."
All right. Now he has to make a pinning test. +0.
He succeeded. Willpower. He rolled an 8.
Oh, I see what you did. Yeah,
Yeah.
2.4. Yep, he succeeded. I tried.
Yeah, the funny thing is, he only has like a 30% chance of making that shit too.
Mm-hmm.
All right, but at any rate,
I got a similar chance of failing.
Bigby, it is technically you've already used your turns for the hiding.
All right.
So Jort, you are up.
All right. Do I hear Bigby crying?
No, he's trying to be very stealthy. As a matter of fact, I don't think you were even aware of the orcs in the alley behind you.
All right.
But
So
if
I
you'd
guess I'll
like-
just blast this guy.
Alright, if you want, I'll let
Oh,
you
sorry,
roll an
what?
awareness test to see if you heard them breaking through the glass, and then you can determine whether or not Jort would think to investigate that or just shoot the giant orc across the street from him.
I'll roll the awareness. I know Bigby was sniping over there, so
Hey! Yeah, you actually heard all
Oh,
the
shit.
glass breaking and the sounds of a bunch of angry orcs tearing the apartment apart. Whether or not you'll be able to get there in time to be useful, you're less certain.
I would not get there in time to be useful. Looking at my run is only 12 meters.
I remember the last time you tried to run and save somebody.
Well, you might get them before they swallow the other half.
I want to go check it out, but
The guy's
Bigby,
a big
I'm
threat.
sorry. Rest in peace. Well, it's not the threat. It's just there's no way I'd be able to get there in time because I still got to go up the stairs. And
So, let's see you do a heavy bolter hit at it. You
Keep in
got all
mind,
the time
this
in the world
is
to aim.
still in the. There is still the smoke. So,
right.
but remember all the additional additives you have in there. He's still
Alright,
very
so
much
I
in field range.
think this is. There we go.
Nice. Well done.
Oh,
He's going to attempt to dodge it because he still has his reaction.
nice 7.
He does not succeed at all. Roll your damages while I prepare to fucking do a bunch of math.
Alright. Boom.
Very nice.
Okie dokie. I mean, 10-5's not that great though, but. What's his health at again? Yeah. How would you like to do this, Jort? As the orc knob is getting ready to charge through the window, he starts to get his mask going. He sees you readying it. He tries to hold his sword up to block the bullets, and you just tear straight through him with. What's a 7? No, is that another headshot? If you get singles? 'Cause
Yeah,
technically-
I'm pretty sure that is another headshot.
As you just walked around, right into his face for yeah, that's even. All right, hold on, because they have unnatural toughness and it's crazy high, but yeah, even with even with the unnatural toughness, that is. Hold on, fuck, I gotta do more math. Bigby, talk about how much you wish you could have succeeded on that stealth roll for like 30 seconds, pal.
Well, it would have been nice to survive what could be my last engagement, but you know, going out in the blaze of glory with all those medals would just make me even a bigger hero to the other ratlings, and also to the Empire at large, the people who pay attention to that kind of thing anyway. So maybe, just maybe, my sacrifice will not have been in vain, but you know, I would have loved to have lived a good life in the countryside.
I would have tried and come help you, but you're just so far away. It would have taken me like 4 turns to get to you.
Well, like I said, you might be able to get there before they eat the other half.
You haven't taken any damage yet, have you?
I do have damage unless it's been healed.
I mean, we've
When
been
was the last
like
time you
on
took
shore
damage?
for a couple days, so
When we went on that one ill-fated leave.
Yeah, you did have like a whole bunch of healing then, and then you had 2 additional days of rest. So you have at least a couple more wounds up, probably.
Okay.
All right,
Yeah, I have 11 out of
explosive.
12 wounds. I lost one somewhere.
Okay, you're only slightly injured. You could probably survive a lot of small arms fire.
Yeah.
he is a ratling.
All right, so I need to make a roll real quick. All right, Jort, as you walk the heavy bolter fire up, it slams into the side of the massive orc's face, blowing chunks of it, just completely shredding it. The concussive strike as the bolter round hits into him and detonates, but doesn't seem to actually fragment his skull, as bits of metal have actually been bolted into it where the bone should have been. He staggers down to the ground, dropping to one knee, and starts breathing heavily. Oh god! I'm gonna tear out your jugular! As he spits a bunch of busted teeth out under the ground with blood and viscera. He's not dead.
Oh no!
At least he's not my problem anymore.
Group 2 is dead. Don't worry about them. Alexander, you're up.
Is there a outlet in here?
There are outlets here, yes.
No, right.
Would you like to take your turn to start trying to heal in combat?
Yeah, let me just see what kind of action it is. I mean, it doesn't say. I guess it's a full round action. Makes sense.
Yep. You might not last long enough to heal, though.
I mean, I'm fine. Most of these guys hit me for whatever. I mean, I could also kill myself doing this, so.
Oh, seriously?
If
Oh,
I
no!
fail, if I fail, I take a 1 damage ignoring armor and toughness, plus 1 additional
well.
damage for every 3 degrees of failure.
Well, it's your call, my friend. Would
Yeah,
you
I
like to
think
try
I
and
need to
murder? Or to plug in?
You
Well, I
got
mean-
good odds.
I mean, I can still shoot as my reaction.
True.
Might as well just shoot first.
Who would you like to shoot?
Well, I mean, there's only 2 people in the room.
And you are technically firing into melee, but you're also within point blank range, so.
I mean, I don't know why you're saying it like I'm in such worry. There's 1 person between me and them, so.
Pay no mind to the organic.
Well, I mean, you're half of them anyway, so.
Alrighty then. Who were you shooting, my friend?
That's the guy around here. The guy most likely to try and reach around.
Yeah, no, none of us like reach arounds. Alright, so.
Well.
Really nice hit there, though.
Oh, yeah. So let's see here.
Yay! The toughness is for the full round action, so you do you, and I will look up how much I'm healing.
Alright, yeah, you shoot him squarely. He's definitely hurt by that, but he is not dead.
Unfortunate for me.
Oh, fuck me. Oh,
Hey,
I
have you
heal.
used your reroll?
I don't
I had
have
a
a reroll.
recent outage because of the storm that's still going on, so just in case I drop. I'm doing that right now.
Alright, so is that do you regain 2 health?
Yep, and I can only do this once per game session, so well spent.
Alright. You regain 2 wounds, and as you do that, the main group, which has 2 of these storm boys left, continue trying to hack apart the organic in front of you.
Oh no, please don't.
And they are going to do it best they can, which is to say, all out. Oh god, how? They have a 7.
It's alright. They've come close to me in my luck.
This is
Now they share in
fantastic.
the curse.
The one who just got shot in the chest, like, he was trying to pull the chopper out of the ceiling. He gets shot in the chest. He staggers backwards. He's like, whoa! He runs up, he grabs it, and continues trying to pull it out of the ceiling. And he has no luck whatsoever. The second one goes all out and hits you. Okay, there we go. Would you like to try and dodge?
I may as well make the attempt. I did put a skill point into it for a reason. And with the additional +5, that'll get me 2 successes. I do, in fact, dodge. Congratulations.
You manage to dodge out of the way as he as he tries to like just bring the hatchet around his friend and slash out of your abdomen. You stumble backwards into the metal man, kind of fucking up his jack to where he does not get the full power supply from this house, but it saves you. In the meantime, however, he lifts up the choppa again, and because he did his all-out attack, he uses his furious assault to attack you one more time.
Ah, shame that they get that even when they miss.
I think this is just a standard attack, though, so. Swing and a miss.
Ooh.
Literally any one of these is going to be enough to kill you, pal.
Nobody is allowed to win in the circle of failure here, in this smoke bubble.
As he swings the hatchet back, you manage to block with your melted gun. Your comrade running up behind you and pushing his hands into your back so that you don't get pushed back any further. And or using you as a human shield. Alright.
Alright, I can return the favor.
Group 1. Alright, they finally cleared this area. As they stand back, the man with the big gun turns and just shoots directly through that paper at Bigby.
Oh boy.
So he's got the big shooter. Technically, I don't think he can do a half aim, because this is an inaccurate weapon. So no aim.
Mhm.
It is point blank. It is full auto.
I'm gonna have a Pulp Fiction moment here in a moment.
Oh no! He literally just opens fire, just boom, and just completely shreds this entire area. But what he didn't account for is that the silhouette on the paper is larger than Bigby actually is on account of him being a ratling. And so he just goes straight across at what is normal people height, right across the middle, and just completely shreds the entire area, but misses Bigby entirely.
Oh, so I don't even have to roll my dodge.
You see the other two orcs that are in a position to shoot look at you and go, "Aye! Such a big gun! Such a little damage, friend!" And then open fire on you with their shooters.
Alright, so we'll dodge. If we must.
This is a point blank. And they are firing in the semi-auto. Miss!
Well, there's much less of a wall behind you now.
Yeah, as they all just open fire, just lighting everything up. You manage to duck and dive out of the way. You can hear the other three are starting to approach into the room as you are trapped 3 stories up. Technically, you do have other windows. You could try to escape, or you could try just to shoot it out with them.
Chuck another grenade.
Group 3 is going to attempt to actually be useful for a fucking change.
Where is Group 3? Or what is Group 3? We'll find out soon.
God damn it. Okie dokie.
Still being so secret.
Alrighty then. The Juglar is gonna have to make a choice as to who to kill. The guy with the gun that did the most damage to him, or the metal man whose arm he wants. So we're gonna roll 1d2. Alrighty then. Jort, you ready to get 8?
I'm ready.
That's a long run.
Right. Let me just double check the. There we go. Storm Boy, Rocket Pack, hurtle in the air, crash down, double his base movement and travel in any direction without regrets for obstacles. All other moves he counts as having taken the appropriate movement action. So it doubles whatever movement action he wants to do.
Oh shit, he has a rocket too. Fuck.
So he's going to rocket charge you, Jort. Jumps out of the fog. Just. He's going to attempt. Watch this be what kills him. He's going to attempt to. And he does! He succeeds! 25. Good for him. This massive hulking form as he brings down the sword directly towards you. Cup of time. Charge. Alright. He swings the chopper down! Is this the
Oof.
end of Jort?
It probably is. I know I should have just went for Bigby.
That
Oh no! What
that
the
doesn't that doesn't sound right.
Yeah.
fuck? No, it's right. It's
How
right.
does
Don't
the
worry.
thing that did 24 pen 7 on me do 2 damage to you?
Well, he's not using the 2d10 plus 10. He's doing the 2d10 keep 1 plus 7 plus strength. But there we go.
Oh, you didn't do
18.
that.
So yeah, that was just his strength, I think, is what happened there.
Yeah.
Wait, no, even then, man.
18 damage to you, bud.
Alright. So.
Zero.
And 0. My armor's 10. So I took 8 damage.
Kidoke. Wait, you have 10 armor? Jesus.
Well, I have the armor that we have, and then my toughness is
4.
4. So
Then keep in mind, you do have the good carapace, so your first hit, that's an additional thing to absorb,
And
and
the
then
medallion
your,
of crimson.
so that's another
is
2
that
less.
is that every time, or is that just the first time you get hit?
First time.
Just the first time you get hit, buddy.
Oh,
So-
'cause yeah, I used it when the bodies were dropping from the.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, but I have 15 out of 16 wounds right
Is
now.
that the
so-
first time ever or first time per session?
Wait, how much damage did you take? 18 minus the.
Or I guess I have 1 wound left before I go in the crit.
Yeah, just remember, he got hit by a falling body. He got the happening.
Yeah, that's right. He got happening the fuck out of.
I got,
Got
like
it.
7 damage. I got hit by the
Yeah, that's
body.
where I got my damage.
Actually, don't hate me. You take 3 more damage because of his brutal charge.
Oh, okay. Then I am at crit 6.
Interesting.
And that's to the body.
Oh, jeez. I clicked a button and then things happened. Yay.
I was just making a comment on another channel. The game that's going to happen after this one is Pathfinder. And I was like, oh, we're not playing like next week or anything, not unless we all die tonight.
Funny story. Alright. This should be right. 5, 6. There we go. Alright, so, rending. What did you say you had? 2?
6 because I already had crit 4.
Uh-oh, this is the end of you, my friend. Where did that hit?
The body, I guess. So the mighty attack takes a sizable chunk out of the target and knocks him to the ground as he clutches the oozing wound, shrieking in pain. The target is knocked prone and suffers 1d10 toughness damage and blood loss.
He comes down, he hacks out your gut, as you go stumbling back across the wall, across the ground, just leaking blood out of you like a true Krieger. Roll me 1d10, my friend.
Alright. 6.
Does that drop you to the next level of, does that drop you below 40 toughness?
No, that would do 42 toughness, so.
Okay. So you are now at 42 toughness, my friend. As the rain starts coming down, this giant orc looks down at you. Sort of kicks across his dead comrades and he pulls the chain on the power claw. He goes, I don't normally use this for humans, but you done good, mate. Now give me that juggler. And he starts reaching out towards you. And that is where we're going to stop for a 10-minute bio break, everyone.
Oh, jeez.
Alright.
All right, nice dramatic moment. So, catch you in 10 minutes, everybody.